Hey, brother, if you're watching this right now and everything feels like it's spinning, your head is dizzy, your stomach's in knots, and you don't even know where to start. Well, I want you to know that's exactly where I was 3 years ago. Waking up every morning feeling completely off balance, like my whole world got turned upside down. Being a divorced dad is like, how did this happen? You know, it sometimes it just doesn't happen overnight. It happens over a period of time, but nonetheless, here I am, and it's tough. Well, if that's you, and stay with me. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you three simple steps that finally help me stop the spin and get my feet back under me. These are the exact things I wish someone had told me. And I think I just kind of figured it out along the way. And you know what? I'm a former school teacher. I was a first grade teacher. So, I can be live, I can be animated, and, that's just how I am. But anyway, so I put all that together and, I realized I feel like I could help some guys out. So here I am. So these are the exact things that I wish someone had handed me the first week after my divorce. You know, I know the feeling. You're a good dad. You love your kids, and everything you've got right now is overwhelmed. You're dealing with custody stuff. You miss the kids. You got money stress, and that voice in your head is saying, "I don't even know who I am anymore." You had this whole new identity, and you don't even recognize yourself. Well, you know what? It's normal to feel dizzy. You're in a transition, and it's a tough transition. It's like a knee jerk reaction. And all of a sudden, you might be sitting at home by yourself. Maybe your ex wife is sitting across the table. I don't know. But you know what? Storms don't last forever. So hang in there, man. I'm going to help you walk through this. So these three steps are what started pulling me out. They're simple, but they work. Let's walk through them. Number one, about the dizziness, the first thing you need to do is just like I just took a breath. The first thing you need to do is admit it and take a deep breath and say, you know what? I'm dizzy. I feel like I've been spinning around. Remember when we were kids and we would run around the yard and make ourselves dizzy and then fall in the grass, hopefully? Well, you know what? That's how I feel. And, it's okay. So you just got to breathe in, take a deep breath, and breathe out and say, you know what? It's all right. It's going to be okay. This is where I'm at. So I had to stop pretending that I was okay. I sat down, closed my eyes, and I took 10 slow, deep breaths. And I literally said, all right. I literally said out loud, right now I'm dizzy. And that's okay. So say it, think it, say it if you can. Right now I'm dizzy. And that's okay. It's just where I'm at, and it won't be forever. So this is temporary. All right. So that tiny pause um, was able to help me kind of gather myself, stop the spin, and say, okay, all right, I'm okay. I'm okay. Step two, pick a win, pick a tiny win today. It's likely you're not going to fix it all in a day, in a week, in a month. It's going to take a little time. So we got to pivot, and we're going to learn from this. So don't try and fix your entire life at once. That's what keeps the dizziness going when you're trying to figure it out and make it happen on your own. Pick one small thing you can control. For example, make your bed. Maybe you're the type of person that's been making their bed since they were kids. I wasn't. I didn't start I didn't start making my bed till I got married because my wife was making the bed. So I would jump in and help her do it. But you know what? When I got divorced, I kept making my bed. I kept showing up because why? I am still orderly. I'm neat. I'm not out of whack. I'm not out of control. And if that was the only thing I did all day, then so be it. Like I said, it's a small win. It's a small win. Get up, eat, brush your teeth, eat some food, go to work. You know, take those small wins, and take them, man. They're free. All right. Also, if you have the kids with you, write down a goal for your kids. Maybe it's to help them make their bed. Maybe it's to help them, clean up after their mess, or maybe helping with breakfast, dinner, lunch, or whatever, depending on your age groups. Just make a goal for your kids. Make one goal, and you can celebrate it together. All right. So, and see, one small win builds on another. You don't have to be Superman today, just one step. And then the third step is anchor your why. Your why. This last one is the one that kept me going when the dizziness came back. And I'm trying to figure out why, what am I doing? Why am I here? And I started to ask myself that every day. And I would say, what kind of man and dad do I want my kids to see when they look at me? I'm going to say it again. What kind of man and dad do I want my kids to see when they look at me? My why became my anchor. Those little faces or big faces still call me dad. And this is what I want to say. My kids at this point are older. They're all in their low to mid 20s. And I've got 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. And you know what keeps me, you know what my why is? I have 2 girls. And I am going to be there for their wedding, no matter what. No matter what happens to me, whether we move across the world from each other, I have to be there for my daughters. And I gotta stand in place. Maybe I won't say a word, but I gotta be there. And I gotta be there for my sons also because they'll get married. But and you know what? Here's something I'm gonna share with you. One of my kids said, and it was actually my older son, and he came to me when I was divorced, maybe year 1, and he said, "Dad, here's my expectation for you. I just need you to be dad." Whew, that was heavy. He goes, "In a few years, I'm going to have kids, and I'll need you to be grandpa. I don't need you. I'm old enough. I'm taking care of myself. I'm married. I just need you to be dad. Just be in your place." And I thought, man, and he loved me, and all my kids love me. And I thought, okay, that's it. That's my place. Just be dad. Be dad the best that you can. All right? So, brother, these 3 steps are the exact starting point I wish I had. They're not magic, but they work for me. And they've worked for a lot of other divorced dads that I've talked with. Just finding those 3 anchors, right? So, you're not alone, and this is going to help you get your footing back. If you want the full step-by-step roadmap I used to go from dizzy and broken to steady, confident, and actually excited about my future again, I put everything in my new life path course. So I made a course. You'll find a link either at the bottom of this video or in my bio, depends on where you're reading this from. But I have a course, and it's mapped out, and it's with actionable steps. There's PDFs at the end of a lesson, and there's things I give you homework, things to help you, you know, to take care of yourself, but checks things off the list. All right. So it's the same tools I teach in order, no fluff, just what actually works. All right. So also, if you want to drop a comment in the bottom and let me know if you're dizzy, if you feel like you're spinning, or maybe you got solid concrete feet, maybe you're good. Share with us one thing, be nice, don't be mean. But I'm going to read every reply. So I just want to say that for those of you and those of us that are struggling, I want to say, you got this, bro. You got it. And that's why I'm here. And I believe that God has just empowered me with grace and a message just to say to you that God has his eye on you. God has a plan for you. And his plan isn't to throw you on the wayside. No, it's a plan to prosper and a plan to bless you. All right. So I speak blessings over you. And again, you got this, bro. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.